we're going to do a new thing this week that we haven't really done before. Because usually when we talk on the podcast, we talk about, matches that are happening this week. We try to bring in, like, who our favorite wrestler is and what our favorite But I don't know. I watch a lot of random matches, so
I do too.
Why
this week sucked, I think, in regards to Raw and SmackDown. There were a couple good tiny things, but I think it sucked. And I don't want to touch on it too much. So
yeah, it was pretty bad this week.
It wasn't bad. It was.
It could have been better.
Could have been way better.
Could have been a lot better. It was a lot more of the same.
This is going to be a weekly
pay-per-view happening Sunday.
That's true. Yeah, there's going to be a weekly. This is going to be a weekly thing though. Beginning of the podcast, we're going to talk about a random match of the week, one from each of us. Do you want to do? Let's do rock paper scissors. See who gets to talk about theirs first.
We're not next to each. I can't see you.
All right, rock paper scissors shoot. What'd you get?
Scissors.
Ah, damn! I got scissors too. Okay,
oh,
rock
shit.
paper scissors shoot.
Rock.
I got rock too.
Damn it! You're just lying to me.
No, I legitimately have rock.
Okay. Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock.
Scissors. Damn.
Yeah. All right. So my match, I watched it this morning because every night I've been falling asleep to WWE Network matches. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch Judgment Day 2002. But that's not the match I'm talking about. I fell asleep watching Judgment Days, so it just would play the next Judgment Day. And I woke up and it was Judgment Day 2006. I didn't get a ton of sleep last night. So it was like 4 hours later. So I'm looking at the card, and I actually saw part of Judgment Day 2005 because I woke up and saw part of it. Actually, no, it's Judgment Day 2005 is what it's from. It is a JBL and John Cena in an I Quit match for the main event. And you know about this match?
Yeah, I know about it. I haven't seen it myself though. I really need to get out there.
It's a pretty cool match. Like I most of these matches I don't know exist. I just go through old pay-per-views and go, oh, that exists. Like I know
there's a lot of blood.
Yeah, there's a ton of blood. Like so much blood.
Doesn't John Cena throw like a thing at JBL at the end too or something?
Yeah,
like, kill him.
Basically JBL says I quit, and he has like this big giant rod, and even more culture said this. John Cena loves, even though someone says I quit, to hurt them more afterwards, which means
that's kind of true. He did that to Batista.
Yeah, which it means I quit doesn't matter. Like if he's supposed to be a face, he should honor that the person said I quit. But nope.
If they're a big enough dick, though, I mean.
Yeah.
I remember my favorite I Quit match with John Cena, because all John Cena's I Quit matches are the same. I haven't seen this one, to be fair, but all the ones I've seen are the same. Like my favorite one is him against The Miz, right? Like there's no chance in hell Miz was winning, but all he did was like him and Alex Riley would like beat up John Cena and then be like, he'd like go out to a Cena fan in the audience and be like, tell him to quit. And then at the end, John Cena gets a belt and just whips The Miz across the back over it. And The Miz is like scampering up the ramp and he just keeps following him and slapping him with the thing.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
The best part, I mean, the match is really good. Like, I love, I like hardcore matches a lot, but this is different because both of them had ridiculous entrances, like almost, not WrestleMania entrances, but like, I don't know, every pay-per-view, at least nowadays, like, entrances are all really normal unless it's WrestleMania. Well, this is just Judgment Day. JBL comes out in his limousine, which he did, I'm sure he did that back in the day more than just a few times. And John Cena comes out with a fucking tractor trailer. He comes out on the back of it. He has a DJ, and it's advertising his new album.
Oh, my God.
And... yeah, and I think he had just become WWE champion. This is right after WrestleMania 2021, and it's the spinner title now. So it's like an album with the spinner title on it, and it's like, oh, John Cena's new album, and there's the DJ's playing his new song because I think My Time Is Now debuted right around that time, unless that was the first match.
I think he had My Time Is Now at WrestleMania 21.
Okay, yeah, well, it had only been out for like a month, that new song. So they fucking got a tractor trailer out for it. He's like dancing on the back of it, and like fireworks come out of it. It's pretty cool. Like the entrance was, but they parked both of those at the entrance, so they used both of them during the I Quit match. So it like made it a little bit different because they were fighting like on top of the truck and on top of the limo, and I don't know. It just made the match cool. And John Cena was bloody as hell. Like 2 minutes in, JBL's destroying him. But by the end of the match, like they're both red people. Like they are completely red. But my favorite part of the match was just that they like get on the truck and they're using like exhaust pipes and stuff like that, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you." But pretty solid match for a match that I just was sleeping and woke up and said, "Oh look, match." JBL versus John Cena. The coolest part though was since it changed to the spinner title because John Cena was like, a DJ, like rap guy. They're like, oh, let's be hip and cool. We'll change the WWE title to a spinner to like represent like a DJ like turntable, right? Well, JBL holds around John Cena's old WWE title before it was changed, like the normal one.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the normal one, and like he carries it around everywhere to like represent like how it should be, like to like praise how it used to be and be like, John Cena, this is old you and you suck. I don't know, it's just cool. Like it was a Healy thing to do, and I thought it was cool because I don't know, I hate JBL. I don't hate JBL as an announcer, but I think he's kind of annoying. But
yeah,
as a heel wrestler, I fucking hate him. So yeah, he's a good heel.
Yeah.
And that's Judgment Day 2006, Judgment Day 2005, Judgment Day 2005. This is Judgment Day. Judgment Day 2006 is Eddie Guerrero versus JBL, so that's cool. Anyways, what about you, buddy?
Okay, I also real quick, I think since this is gonna be a weekly thing, we should watch each other's matches.
Yeah, that would
help. And then at the beginning of next week's show, then we'll talk about them real quick. Just say what we thought about them. Just be like, yeah, I liked it, or
And this will go on for as long as we want it to. Maybe.
I think it's good. I think it's a good idea because it makes us a little different too.
It adds to our podcast.
Exactly. Okay, so in light of TNA being on the verge of death, pretty much. It's up in the air right now. No one really knows what's going on with TNA. The president is suing them. Just lots of things.
Obama is suing TNA. Like you think?
No, the president of TNA is suing TNA. I don't think Obama knows what TNA is. Anyway,
terrorists not negotiate.
Yeah, that was a really good Obama impression. Anyways, so I thought that this would be a good opportunity to talk about one of the best TNA match stipulations of all time. Ultimate X? No. It's the Fight for the Right Reverse Battle Royal from Bound for Glory 2000. Oh, shoot. I forget. Is it 2007? I believe
really
it
good
is.
At this. We are both.
I watched it yesterday, and I don't actually remember. I think it's Bound for Glory 2006 or 7. But yeah, this is an odd match. Okay, so get this straight, right? It's a reverse battle royal. Can you take a guess as to what that means?
Well, you did send me a picture, but I'll act like I don't know.
Oh, no, never mind. I forgot that.
So you throw them into the ring?
Yes. By the way, it's Bound for Glory 2007. No, you don't throw them into the ring. You have to get into the ring.
All right.
Your goal is to get into the ring. So 16 guys start on the outside and act like they don't know how to get into a wrestling
Yeah. Whenever you sent me that picture, I was like, okay. So it just starts. That's how I'm imagining it. I didn't mean to cut you off. But they just start. How hard is it to just run into the ring?
Yeah, they don't do that. Literally, like...
They just start beating each other up, right?
James Storm spends the whole match, like, you know how people in Royal Rumbles or Battle Royals, like, they'll go onto the bottom rope and they'll be like, ooh, I'm sneaky. I didn't get eliminated, but people think I did. And then they sneak it to the end and they win. Yeah. Well, James Storm is just crouching right next to everybody, just like waiting. And 8 people have to get into the ring. After that, no more people can get in. And James Storm... He waits till 7 people are in, and then he just jumps in the ring. And it's like, why didn't you do that earlier?
He was sitting there the whole... Yeah, sometimes wrestling does not make sense.
Yeah, like, and then there's like a couple guys who are literally standing there, walking around, doing absolutely nothing.
Would you say this match is good or bad? Because you don't sound like...
Well, I'm not there yet. This is one of the dumbest stipulations I have ever seen in anything ever. Okay? And also, Rikishi's in this match.
Oh. He went to TNA.
He had the name Junior Fatu, and he walked out. I didn't know it was him at first because I didn't know he was in TNA, and he had a text thing on his waistband where it normally says Rikishi, and it said Bootylicious, and I laughed.
I don't hate Rikishi, but man.
Anyways, yeah, 8 people are in the ring. After that, then everyone else goes to the back. Then they have a battle royal. Now the battle royal is freaking really good. Okay, like, there's these guys, the oh my god, I didn't mean to say that. Motor City Machine Guns.
What did you say?
I said Motor Shitty Machine
you said
Guns.
Motor?
They're really. It's Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, and I don't know where they are right now, but they're really talented and they're a really good tag team. And there's a guy named Kazarian, I guess. He does some really cool high-flying stuff. It's a really, really entertaining battle royal. And then the final 2 in the match, which were Eric Young and Bobby Roode, fought just a normal match.
How
and then
old
Eric
is
Young
Bobby
won
Roode?
that.
Bobby Roode has to be pretty old.
He's almost 40. Yeah. But you want to know the funny thing is? What the funny thing is?
What's the funny thing, buddy?
The battle royal was the order of elimination was the seeding for the next tournament that they were going to do.
Say that again?
So, like, in order of elimination would be who they fought, or, like, it would be a certain position filled out on a bracket.
So whoever won this didn't, like, win a title?
No, they won a spot in the I think they may have won, Eric Young may have won a bye, but he wasn't even in the finals of the actual tournament.
That sounds really, really needlessly complicated.
Yeah.
It reminds me of New
to
Day's
TNA.
Tag Team Championship.
Welcome to TNA. That's all I have to say to that.
Yeah, I know I know this is kind of off topic.
No, you're good. You're good.
Bobby Roode. It has nothing to do with what we were talking about. But why would WWE sign on a talent who's aging and bring him to developmental? I don't
know. He really shouldn't be there.
I don't get, like, why does every star they sign have to go?
AJ Styles
Gallows have to go to NXT.
Honestly, Gallows and Anderson should have gone to NXT.
Probably would have been doing something more important.
They would have, like, found themselves in there. I think they're a little lost. That's the problem.
I think, yeah.
Even if they're only in NXT for a little bit.
In one of the first episodes, you said, in one of the later episodes, when the club has been ruined, you said they should have feuded with Enzo and Cass, and look, we got it.
Yeah, but do you think they're gonna beat Enzo and Cass?
Well, Enzo and Cass beat them in both matches, so maybe it could be a swerve. They'll win.
We'll see.
They were doing so well back in the day.
They really were, but let's move on